Hotepu everyone. This is King Ra Sumabay Fagbemi, and I'm here to share with you the message from heaven about what you all should know about 2016 as the reading of the year. As a crowned king and a high priest initiated in Africa, part of my job as a king is to nourish the people, both spiritually and physically. And to do that, one major demand for my office, or the office of any leader, is to master the books of wisdom, known as the oracles or the high oracles. And what you're seeing here on this page is the reading. This is the reading. And it is shown through a series of strokes that were decoded from a certain landing of shells and coconut units. This comes from this fourfold sequence of shells and dark units are called the Obiabata. And I wrote a book called the Obiabata, the little oracle that goes a long way. I'm going to make a new edition of it before long, a reprint model of it, or version of it. And I'm going to show you basically how it works, how this reading works. So I do the invocations to the gods, particularly the god of wisdom we call Ma'a or Ma'atihuti. And then I cast the shells. And they fell exactly like this. So we have here the binary derivative of these shells, meaning a binary computer language. Open, open, closed, open. One could say 1, 1, 0, 1 in binary talk. Now, so we always read from the top down. This is called number 1, stroke 2, stroke 3, stroke 4. So this is the same as these four. This is stroke 1, stroke 1. Stroke shell 2, stroke 2. Close unit 3, close unit 3, open unit 4, open 4. So we can say on, off, on. Light, light, dark, light. 1, 1, 0, 1 in binary. Okay? Open, open, closed, open. Light, light, dark, light. On, off, on. Okay? It is literally a spiritual computer. Literally a binary language. Now, when you have, we start from the top because you always start from heaven. Heaven should always be the beginning of anything in your life. So this is heaven, and down here is earth. In between you have humans. So this top unit is heaven, the fourth unit is earth, in between are the humans. This unit is heaven, topmost, bottom is earth, in the middle are the humans. We can also divide it into twos, where the top two are heaven and the bottom two are earth. There are different ways of looking at it. It's a fractal. Like looking at a diamond, you change your angle, you see different facets of light. It's the same pattern as reading a fractal or diamond. Okay, so when you have light, followed by light, followed by dark, followed by light, it has a name. This pattern is called irete. 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 So the spirit of Irete controls 2016. Okay? And it controls it in a 3 lights to 1 dark ratio. We have 3 lights, single strokes are light, double is dark or enclosed. So we see here we have a ratio of more light to dark. But the light is continuous on the top 2 units, heaven. But once it crosses over to the 3rd unit, which begins the journey to earth, a cloud comes, darkness comes. But then the light returns, the sun shines through the clouds. You see it? So there's, in the sky, high up, there's light, like the sun. Then there's like a dark, overcast energy. And then that clears, and out comes a cloud in the end. Okay? So this is the general pattern. Light trying to come down, but it's blocked suddenly, but then it breaks through. Okay? Now, because we have three types of units, we have in this system a testicular unit, a phallic aggressive unit, and a closed unit. These little shells tell me more about these standard strokes. So this top unit is shown here as this phallic, this testicular yin shell. This symbol, when you have a testicular symbol, a yin symbol like this one, showing its face like this, it means soft energies. It means gentle energies. It means wealth, receptivity, things that bring abundance and plenty and comfort and peace. Soft things, pleasant things, gentle things. Okay? So we have this top unit is called, if this were a body, let's look at this. If this were a person's body, this is their head, this is their chest, this is their abdomen, sexual area, this is their legs and feet. So look, we have a skinny head, a skinny chest, but a big belly and little legs. Head, chest, abdomen, sexual area, legs and feet. Okay? So, in the head is showing softness. The head needs to be soft, receptive. Yin means I receive. Let it in. Learn, absorb. So the head, everyone on Earth, this reading is for the whole planet. Don't be fooled by this simple binary four-stroke. Your DNA is made of basically four molecules from your mother and from your father. Four-stroke. Don't be fooled by the tiny. That's a mistake in fractals. The tiniest thing is going to have the most huge consequences. So, it's saying our heads should be more open, more receptive, less active, more meditative. You need to cool your head out this year. Relax your mind. Become more meditative. But not just on anything. Recall this unit represents the yin forces. Some call the female forces. We call it the phallic forces, the gentle forces. This also means money. So this reading is saying you want to, this year, start opening your prayers, opening your mind to prosperity, to money from heaven, from the spirit world. Now this gets very interesting as I begin to dig into this. It's saying that your wealth is in heaven, because this top unit is heaven. The second unit is the earth. Is the home. The third unit is outside the home. And the fourth unit is the earth itself. So heaven, down here is earth. This is home. This is outside the home. Okay? So heaven says your wealth exists particularly in your mind. That money, financial abundance, is primarily this year a state of consciousness. What thoughts are you receptive to? What thoughts are you nourishing? This is the yin, the mothering force, the nurturing force. What affirmations are you saying in your head about your money? Because this unit fell problematically. Okay? The shells, this unit, this skinny part, you see it's fatter here and it tapers this way? Okay? When that happens, it says the taper part tells you which way it's pointing. So this is pointing up is north, left, right is east, so it's kind of northeast here on this axis. You don't want gentle units pointing up. This is in my book, Obyabata, which I'll make a new version of eventually, very soon. But you don't want soft forces acting aggressively. Okay? This gentle unit is trying to stand up, a thing that the yin should not do. The yin should lay low. This is like water, this is like fire. Okay? So, we have a problem here that the majority of people on the planet are emotionally worried about their money. Now, this is true, I'm sure, of any era, any age. This does not sound anything special for this time. But it gets a little more interesting as we go deeper. It's saying that worrying about your money is not going to help you make more money. You have to be calm. It's like when you're an investor or you're in the stocks. You play the stocks. You can't freak out during a funny glitch in the stock market. You have to stay calm. You have to stay focused and stick to your plan. So the reading for the year is saying, be very mindful of the positive affirmations you're saying to yourself about money. What's in your head? You should say things like, every day, everyone getting richer and richer. Or use our chants for money that we have. Like Basharo Egahuh. I have a YouTube video that discusses the sound, Basharo Egahuh. And you visualize yourself in the scene you want to live, having the money you want. And slowly, because the soft forces are slow but steady, like water over a rock, repeat in your head. This is the head, remember, head. I'm receptive to positive thoughts about money. I'm receptive to my blessings, my financial abundance. I receive them. I receive creative ideas. I let them in. And my creative ideas are valuable to people. And people are willing and able to pay for this. And you want to really, for the whole year, just slowly grind through the year. Take your time every day, visualizing and affirming something positive. Pots of gold, rainbows of gold, money growing on trees, your accounts growing 10, 20, 50 times. See your bank account, add 5, 10 zeros, and just visualize until slowly your mind begins to drink it, absorb it, believe it. Okay? That's what this head top unit is saying from heaven. Now, heaven, as we'll see with the god that came with the reading, was the god Shai, shown here. This little fellow here, this is a great god, Neteru, called Shai. Here's his name. Here his name is Shai. Here. This gives more information about this pattern here. Okay? So, this unit is saying, okay, stop your worrying about money. That does not help. In fact, that attracts more tension, more stress, and less success. Okay? The second unit is the chest area, or the heart, and the home. This is a phallic unit, a yang unit, a kind of butch unit. And you want male units or phallic units pointing east. This is, top is north, east, south, west. You want aggressive, successful forces pointing towards the home, towards the self. So this unit is doing beautifully. This unit is saying, you have to be focused this year. In your heart, be focused. You see, it's called phallic because it's a penis, yes, which knows where it wants to go. Once it's up and at 'em, it knows where it wants to go. Okay? So you have to this year really be focused about what you want for your home life, how you want to live. Write it down. Do a storyboard. Do a dream board. Post pictures on your bathroom window. Actually take the assertive time to figure out, okay, particularly, how do I want to live? What standard of life do I want for me, my home, and my family? And don't just talk about it. Really draw it out, visualize it, write it out, and take action every day. Because this self unit is very strong. And it's saying that if people do this, they're going to find this year the spirits of heaven will give you a certain kind of gumption, a certain kind of oomph to carry it out. But you have to have a clear plan. It's like a map when you're traveling. It's best to have a clear map so you know exactly where you're going. Okay? Then we have this closed unit called an obstructor. It depends if it's an obstructor or a protector, depends. When a dark unit is below a light one, when off is below on, when a close is below an open unit like this. So this open is closed. This unit is like a pit, a hole, a block. This unit is sitting on top of a hole, on top of a trap, on top of a block or a hindrance. So this dark unit is a problem to this second unit. Okay? So the problem is here. The main problem is in our heads, not realizing that your self-talk about money, I don't have it, it's hard to get it, all these negative affirmations are going to grow in the soil of your mind. So you want to turn the situation around, turn this unit around to a healthy direction, and put the seeds of positive thinking. This is the year for prosperity affirmations 24/7, 365. Okay? But this unit is, remember the sexual unit here, the same one here, the abdomen sexual unit. This means there's an obstruction in the womb, what we're birthing. We're birthing problems with our crazy thinking and our negative thoughts about money. We're actually digesting negative energies. We're going to birth stillborns financially. We're going to abort prosperity basically. Okay? Because if you have this unit here, which was the focus, I'm going to write it down and really see what kind of lifestyle I want for myself and my home. But then worries come. You see? This is the stomach area where you worry, in the gut, the guts are quivering. Yes? Things will happen. Particularly, this would be about first 3, 6. This is around fall. This is maybe late summer, early fall time. That you'll find more problems tend to happen with your goals, for your vision, for yourself, for your home, and your lifestyle. Okay? Because if this is a season, this is a year, therefore this is 3 months, 3, 6, 9. 9 months. So between 6 and 9 months, that's somewhere between June and September, you're going to find this unit turn on. So around summer into fall. Okay? You don't want to overspend in the summer and fall. You don't want to go on a vacation if you can't afford it, or go on one that's too expensive. Okay? That undermines, you see, this unit is a pit. It's trying to undermine your plan for a certain standard and class of living. Okay? And then we have, you're not digesting the positive thinking. This is an obstruction in the stomach. Constipation, one could say, problems digesting. And the feet here, this is the end of the year, this is the end of the story, is another phallic yang butch unit, but it's pointing to the west. The west is not, the west means darkness and sunset and death. This means that if you don't learn how to push through problems in life, problems in your goals. Every goal has a challenge. This is the mother pushing the baby. This is the womb. You have to push. Life is not easy. Giving life to something, a project, a family, a career, a dream, it's like having a baby. When you're ready to have to perform, you have to push through it all. But this is saying that people will tend to not succeed. Be careful at the end of the year giving in to defeatism, or it was too hard, or whining, complaining, and not taking responsibility. Okay? That you have to learn. You see here, these are the feet. Okay? And this is the heart. Your heart knows what it wants. That's why the heart is going to the east, a good direction for the heart unit, for a phallic unit. Okay? But you don't want, but your feet are going in the other direction. You see? Your soul and your spirit want success, but the soles on the bottom of your shoes are walking away from success. You must have the soul must match the soles. You see? So don't let problems throw you off kilter, throw you off your track. Stay focused. Okay? Now, Shai alters how you read all of this. I gave you a quite technical rendition of the pattern. And this I'll be teaching eventually in prophets class, where you learn to become a prophet, a diviner, to read the oracles. Shai is the God who is coming through this pattern. Shai is shown here again, this little God here. The word Shai means cycles of time, destiny cycles. It basically means schedule of karma. He's the God known in astrology as your transits. When certain gods are scheduled to release their curses or blessings upon you as per your karma. Your karma is shown as this brick called the birth brick of your birthing chart. This is called Meshkanet, the birthing brick goddess, or the goddess of your birth chart that happened the day you were birthed. So you see, he is subservient to her. He's beneath her. He supports her. She's over him. Meaning, your money cycles go through these waves. Your finances and everything in your life, but this year is about finances, go through cycles of ups and downs. And Shai is saying, people's heads, your minds are not trained in this hedonistic culture, this really anti-spiritual culture we live in, this materialistic world we live in. You're not programmed to be receptive. Remember, this is the receptive unit, the soft receptive unit. To heaven. This is the heaven unit. Top is heaven. Heaven is your chart. Heaven is your Shai cycles. If you want to do a project, you have to time it. Shai is the god of timing. Timing according to your charts. If you're running a chart that, let's say I'm going to be very quick about this, not get detail. For example, let's say you're running in your progressed moon chart. Your progressed moon is disseminating. It's almost dark. Let's say it's almost dark. It's almost a dark progressed moon. What that means is the shop is closing up. Your life is not about starting new things or initiating new projects. It's about ending what you already began. So when your moon, what we call Khonsu, when Khonsu, particularly progressed Khonsu, is in a dark waning phase, you don't initiate big projects. You wait until he goes to what's called another new moon phase. Napoleon was going through a dark moon progressed when he went to Waterloo. If I were his astrologer, I would have said to him, wait a couple of years. Just wait about a year or so. When that moon gets out of this dark, closing, dying moon becomes a new moon. Because Shai is saying when you have a progressed waning moon phase, particularly a very dark phase, like balsamic or disseminating, which means almost dark, almost fully dark, you don't initiate new things. It won't work. It's not well timed. It's the wrong season for that. It's like winter in your soul. So you don't want to start a new business or start a new project or get married or move during a dark, progressed moon. But you have to be receptive to that information, that scheduling of karma. You see? So this is what Shai is saying. Become receptive to heaven's cycles in your life. Everything in your life is timed. When you wake up, when you sleep, how hormones are released in your body are timed with the sun and the light coming in through your eyes and pineal gland. The seasons are timed. When birds fly south is timed. Everything in life is Shai, cycles of timing, which is your astrology transits, known in the Dravidian Indian astrology, the Jyotish, they call it dashas. We have many words for progressions, dashas, whatever you want to call it. Do you know your money cycles? The money houses in your chart are 2, 6, 10, and 11. When houses 2, 6, 10, and 11 flip on, Shai says you're ready for money. Now, if those planets are doing well, the money will come well and easily. If the planets are cursed, the money's going to be a struggle. But that's the window of time, of opportunity, when houses 2, 6, 10, and 11 turn on in your chart. Money's coming. I don't care what you say, it's coming. Now, how will you manage it? How much comes depends upon if the planets triggering 2, 6, 10, 11 are cursed or blessed. Okay? So, this is the reading of the year. Learn your astrology, because when you got divorced, when you got married, when you went to the doctor, when you got sick, when you got healed, all these things were timed. It was already written in your life. In fact, we're going to skip quickly to, let's see here, another screenshot of the word Shai. Let's move very fast through this. Here's the word Shai from the Dictionary of Hieroglyphics. Let's move very fast here. It means flowers, a garden. Okay? It means that your karma is that Shai is the garden of karma, the fruits of karma. Okay? Let's jump down to this word, Sha, which means a female dog or a pig. Okay? The dog means that, here's Sha, a kind of dog. Sha means that your destiny barks at you. That when something is near your property, the dog barks. Someone comes nearby or a sound comes near, he barks. When a god is coming in your karma, in your transits, Shai barks. He lets you know, oh, there's a Netaru coming. There's a pattern trying to come into your destiny. It also means a pig, meaning bad karma. Okay? Bad karma can also come. The dog means karma will bark, letting you know someone's here, a god's coming, a transit is here. Pig means bad karma. Let's see, we come down here to Sha'at, which means a claw of a bird. Yes? A claw of a bird, a talon, or a measure. Well, this is a measure of time. When a bird has to grab its prey, it has to measure very carefully so it won't miss the grab, meaning carpe diem. Shai means, like a hawk, grab the opportunity coming right now in this transit window. Okay? And Also, that your karmas grab you. The word for in Jyotish or Dravidian Indian astrology for planet is graha, which means to grab, where the word grab comes from. That the planets grab you, karma grabs you, archetypes and moods grab you according to your chart. Okay? Let's run up to this word here, shat, which means a body. This means your body or your material, external, physical world reflects your karma. What's called synchronicity, where you have certain life situations, bad luck, good luck, but these are things that reflect your state of consciousness about that situation. Okay? Let's see. The next one is emissions of the body. This means that your aura, your spirit body, emits energies that resonate to your karma. Okay, let's try this word here, sha. To read or to proclaim here, meaning that it's already written, it's already proclaimed. Yes? That you can't, once you're born, you can't alter your chart. It's already written for you. So accept your karma, accept your life lessons. Then the word shayi here means to affix, to appoint, to decide, to determine. It's already destined, already determined. To predestinate, to allot, to design. You're already designed. To decree, to ordain, to commission, to authorize. Authorize means this is the time to do it. It's authorized by heaven, by your chart. Something decreed or ordained by God. What is ordained by man or fixed by custom. What is seemly or fitting. Dues, revenue, taxes, import. Okay? So, then it says shayi means profit, benefit. When you grab the moment of your transits, which you learn in the Golden Beetle astrologies, you grab the moment, you get profit, you get benefits. Okay? Now let's see here. We move on to the next use, utility, worth. Carpe diem again, that same concept. Use what's useful in your chart. This word shayit means tax, import, produce of a country. Okay? Well, tax means you're going to have to pay for your karmas. You see? For your behaviors in past lives. Down here it says book, writing, document. Your destiny's already written. Again, yes. Here we have here estate, garden, orchid, or grove. This is a good destiny, a good chart, good choices. Here we have shau means beads, meaning lifetimes strung along. Each bead is a lifetime on the earth. Each bead is like the earth, and the string is your lessons going through each incarnation or each beat of life. You see here, shas means to travel or journey. The transits move and travel, and you should travel and journey with them through one lifetime over lifetimes. Okay. Then we come down here to sha'ut, which means until. This means wait until the transit. Wait until a good, what's called electional astrology, a good lucky moment. We call it a sepnub. Wait until that god comes, and then Shai barks, oh, there's a god of money coming. 2, 6, 10, 11, money's coming. Okay? Sha, the source of life, meaning that good timing gives you a wonderful source of life. Goddess of primeval matter, a form of Hathor Heteru, means here that your karmas were formed from the passions and images that you had strong deep in your spirit. That the clay or the possibility world has finally manifested your visions, passions, desires, and dreams through your transits, through your karmas. And we'll go to here. Sha means a storehouse or granary, meaning that your chart and your transits store your karmas. So we see here, I won't go any farther than that. Well, one more means to smite, to conquer. The way to win in life is to time your life to destiny. Time your life to your transits. Okay? Alright, slaughter, slay. Here we have ill luck. Blow. This is bad karma, like the pig. Okay? So, these are a few meanings of the word Shai. Okay? So, we go back to our image. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, it is right here. Okay. So, that is the reading of the year. Okay? You want to learn your astrology. You want to learn your cycles of luck. Okay? You want to start thinking positively about affirmations of money. You want to have a clear dream board of the lifestyle you want. Here. You want to push through challenges. Don't fall down and cry and whine. Grow up, push through, don't abort. Don't let fear and worry and saboteurs get to you. And keep walking in the right direction. Don't get off track. Okay? And then Shai here will bless you if you walk with him in the garden of good luck this year. That can only be seen through your astrology charts. I'm making available classes very soon on astrology. I've been getting a lot of responses of people who want their charts. What I'll be doing this year, 2016, because of this reading, I will be doing classes on you learning your chart, actual workshops and retreats, online and somewhere you can come to Sedona here, and you will actually do initiations. I'm going to release the initiations during retreats and workshops on how to become enlightened and initiated through your own chart. That's easier than doing individual charts. I'd rather do group experiences and let the synergy between people, the interaction of brothers and sisters from around the world, all of you, to learn how to help each other with the light of your inner sky. Okay? So stay tuned for that. And, again, may you prosper. May you not have saboteurs and doubt in your mind, but you have positive thinking, affirmations, and may you walk your talk. Stay on the path of your dreams. Let the soul in your heart guide the soles of your feet to victory, success, and prosperity. Dwawend Hotepu.